So Amazon and Microsoft were cut at Redburn and RothChild and Co. This morning. I just wanted to highlight this because it's not something I've seen in a very long time. One of the, those of you who followed me for quite some time now will understand the general narrative of what's going on here, which is one of trying to educate, for want of a better word, as many people as possible in how what's going on in the markets, really what's going on, and what it's like to actually look at markets through the eyes of a professional rather than the retail universe just chasing the same stuff over and over again. So the point of today's video is to highlight the fact that this landscape is shifting quite dramatically, quite quickly, right? Look where we are, right? 5 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, we had 40 retail stocks that were just going up in a straight line for no reason whatsoever, but no fundamental reason, just pure bubbly hype and the same people buying the same stocks, right? Then we get to the moment where the market actually realizes that actually these companies have no earnings, they have no revenue, and they're just ridiculous, and they all collapse back down 30, 40, 50%, right? That's one thing that's going on. The other thing that's going on is the world's biggest and most high quality companies who are spending hundreds of billions of dollars. In the case of OpenAI and NVIDIA, just the two of those companies alone have committed to $1.8 trillion of spending, okay? And that doesn't even include Microsoft and Google and Oracle, etc., etc., etc. So the land is shifting, and what I mean by that is the debt profiles, the balance sheets, the fact that these guys' debt, the CDS, is now being traded. The bond markets are having to now digest the fact that the biggest companies in the world, who previously had no debt, now could potentially take up as much as 1/5 of the corporate debt market in the next couple of years. It's an enormous number. It's an enormous shift. And on top of that, there's lots of the granular detail by analysts, and that's what brings me back to the point that I'm making this morning on the Redburn note, suggesting that everyone has just been trusting that this is all going to work out okay and all the capex is fine, it's going to be a fantastic payoff, but no one's actually really looked at very closely at how this actually works. What is the capital outlay required to achieve X? And they're comparing this to Cloud 1.0, for example, and I've spoken about this many times in my videos about the different mini tech revolutions or we've had over the last decade. It started with cloud, infrastructure, software as a service, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service. Now we've got AI as a service, but all these things require different levels of capital outlay. And the thing about AI is that the amount of GPUs that need to be deployed in order to actually achieve the results are enormous, and that is why it's costing these companies so much money. So this is the question that's being asked by Wall Street and professionals. This is how much is this costing? When are we going to get paid by it? And let's hold your horses. Let's just have a little think about this for a moment, right? There's a lot of question marks going on, and I would imagine that's going to be going on for the foreseeable future, which is going to make for choppy trading and uncertain markets. Even though we have a potential Christmas rally on our hands, let's not lose sight of the big picture of what's going on here.